I am Virgil Hollender. I was a DP2 on the USS Simon Lake. We reported to Philadelphia, my group, for induction and swearing in and all that stuff. They took half of our group right after that, took them right to the airport, put them on the plane, and they got to Great Lakes that day. And then they took the other half, the half I was in, and put us on a train to Chicago, where it took, it was an overnight train. We actually had sleeper compartment. And we had access to the bar and all that stuff on the train on the way up. And we took advantage of that. It was an interesting train ride. And then we got to Chicago. They transferred us to another train, then to a bus that took us right up to the base, and we got off the bus there, and it was just like everybody else, you know. Right away, fall in, and they started the regiment of turning you into military people. Great Lakes, Illinois, 2274. Nervousness, a lot of nervousness, a lot of not knowing exactly what to expect. But there was somebody who told me, and I don't remember exactly who it was. It was somebody I think had recently gotten out of the military, probably a neighbor. Anyway, he said, when you go into boot camp, blend into the wall. Don't stand out for being really good. Don't stand out for being bad, definitely. Just middle of the road, blend into the wall, you'll do just fine. And I kept that in my mind. I remember clearly getting the shots. I remember getting my head shaved. By the way, boot camp was the only time I really had short hair. If you saw the picture on my pink ID card, the one where I got out, I don't know how they let me out with the hair that long. Usually they make you get a haircut before you get out when it's that long. But they didn't. Yeah, and you know, you went through all the same things everybody else did, learning all the skills. You know, I like to remind people that, yeah, we had to shoot, we had to tie knots, we had some book training, we had marching, we had all that stuff. But also we had fire training, because you get out there on a ship, you don't call the fire department, you put it out, and everybody had to be ready to take part in that. You know, I often tried to remember whether we used the foam also that has made all the news. But I remember, you know, learning the basics of firefighting, aim the hose at the base of the fire. You know, there was the nozzle man and the guy behind, and we would switch positions so that we all had the opportunity to fight the fire. The thing that would stand out more, though, was going through the gas. They had you go through the gas with the gas mask on, okay, that's fine. And then they make you take it off and stand there for a little bit, and then they let you get out. And oh, it teared, it stunk, it was terrible. And I remember when I got out of there, I said, you know what? I will never complain about a fart again in my life. And I haven't.